And I gotta say, all those YouTube videos of women saying this is how to be more sensual, and it's just all about wear this color, wear this type of dress, do this action. No, I'm sorry, but no. Hey everyone, I'm Shae. I'm here to talk about feminine embodiment, self-growth, juicy, yummy topics, all related to becoming more healthy, happy, whole, and you. My opening is always different. Always just a little bit different. Not different so I'm like, and I'm a professional cyclist. No, I am not a professional cyclist, but I do explain it a little different each time. You can go and check out my other videos. I am here to speak about feminine embodiment, how to be in your feminine, but not only that, how to be more confident in yourself, in your own unique power, wisdom, and joy in the world. This video is the topic of sensuality. It is my most watched video on this whole channel where I talk about sensuality. So I feel like you guys kind of like it. Let's talk about it. Firstly, why aren't I dressed up in a super pretty dress right now? Why am I wearing my boyfriend's t-shirt to talk about sensuality? That is one of the keys of sensuality. Sensuality is not how you look. Sensuality is not looking sexy. Sensuality is a felt experience. And you need to feel sensual to express your sensuality. If we're not feeling something first, how can we express it? How can it be authentically expressed? Otherwise, we're expressing something that isn't true for us. Think about the word sensuality, sensual, senses. The senses are how we engage with the world and then how we express in the world. We engage with the world by hearing, touching, listening, wait, I said that, seeing, tasting, and smelling. And then there's other energetics I do believe are there. Some people say we do have 6 senses. I'm just going to talk about the 5 senses right now. But basically, we're perceiving experience in the world through our senses. Therefore, once we perceive it, we respond through our senses. We respond with words. We respond with feeling, with movement. That's part of the touch. Something feels really nice. We respond with movement because it feels nice. We're literally expressing what we're feeling. We smell something. We respond with another sense, movement and sound. There's so much at play in our responses to the world. I could go on and on, but I feel like you get the point already, right? We're expressing what we're feeling. And sensuality is really, I would describe it as simply a heightened engagement with the world, therefore a heightened expression. Now, we can be really, really engaged with something, taking it all in, but if there's a block to expressing, then that loop isn't full. We're not really tapped into our sensuality and the fullness of it. Sensuality is the feeling and expressing. Just like how you could eat something really delicious, but kind of be a little bit like shy to maybe the people around you at that time that you're eating to go, oh, that's so yummy. And so therefore you're blocking your natural response that is activated through that feeling. When we don't have those blocks, when we allow ourselves to express in our own unique way, that is the fullness of sensuality. And the example I always love to give is this. Have you ever seen a really beautiful looking woman who has that gorgeous tight dress on and she looks like you should be really attracted to her, but for some reason you're not? Everything's in place, but you're not attracted because that sensuality, that sensual expression, her magnetism isn't online. In her experience, that dress is really tight. It's super uncomfortable. She can't breathe properly. Her shoes suck. Everything, she doesn't feel comfortable. And if she's not feeling comfortable, what is she going to do? Well, she's obviously out dressed like that, so she's decided to just go with it. But often we are primed to run away from discomfort, and a lot of the time, if it's an uncomfortable feeling, we shut down, we dissociate from our bodies, from our feelings. So in that sense, maybe you felt this yourself. likely you have in some way. I'm giving the example of this woman. She's shutting herself down. She's not feeling how tight that dress is. She's trying to distract herself in her mind with whatever she can so she can get through the night and look beautiful. And it's such a sad thing because her true beauty isn't actually being able to be shown then. Her true magnetism and the attractiveness and simply the enjoyment of being in herself, none of that's online because she is blocked. So how could she express through her body when she's disconnected from her body? Which is why I often feel the most sensual and cute and sweet and sexy in a big baggy t-shirt, and you probably do too. That doesn't mean to say I don't dress up. I love dressing up, but I'm very careful about how the fabric feels on my body. I make sure to choose very beautiful fabric of my wardrobe. I don't choose a wardrobe by looks anymore. I go by feeling. And I make sure that it drapes on my body in such a way that it feels good. It might be tight, but if it's tight in the right places, it feels good. And I know that if I'm feeling good, I will look better. But the point is not even to try to look better. And I think that's where we go astray because we just focus on looking sensual. And I gotta say, all those YouTube videos of women saying this is how to be more sensual, and it's just all about wear this color, wear this type of dress, do this action. No, I'm sorry, but no. It's not about doing the action. It's about how you're feeling. So doing the action firstly revolved around your feeling, and then how you respond naturally will be sensual. It's not about, oh, sensual women touch their neck more. It's like, yeah, but they're doing it because they want to, because something feels good about their neck and they're like feeling good in themselves. So let's focus on how you can feel good in yourself first, that you naturally want to touch your neck or play with your hair. It's like people are skipping that step and then just trying to hack their way into sensuality, and it's not gonna work. It's just not. And that is why out of all of the women in the room, the ones who are the most magnetic and attractive are the ones lit up, happy, feeling real comfortable in themselves, and they look like they're enjoying being in their bodies. To me, that is true sensuality. So takeaways for you are really explore where your blocks might be. How might you be unknowingly blocking yourself from feeling, from really taking in through your senses and expressing? This is the embodiment of feminine embodiment. This is key because you can understand all of this and feel really great after this video and then click onto the next video and somehow go down a spiral, and then you're watching crazy shark videos and you forgot all about this. Takeaways are focus on how you are feeling, look at where your blocks might be, look at why they might be there. And if you want a way to be guided through this whole process, then check out my book, because in my book, Grounded Goddess, I move through goddess archetypes for you to basically relate to this imagery or model of expressing in the world so you can activate that within yourself and go through some really powerful self-expression and reflection exercises. So Lakshmi is one of the goddesses we work with. She's the goddess of sensuality. It is not a book to tell you about the history of Lakshmi. It's a book to tell you about the characteristics, and then for you to just dive straight into self-reflection. There's journal prompts, exercises, practices, and basically it sounds like I'm talking to you right now. It's written in a very conversational, relatable way, and it still goes into some deep topics around masculine and feminine embodiment. If you're watching this video when it first comes out before May 20, then you are able to get the book at a little bit of a special price. This is the launch price of my book, which means it's a little bit cheaper now if you get it on Kindle, paperback, or hardcover before the 20th of May 2024. If you're watching this after 2024, because everything exists on YouTube always, unless we delete the videos, then check out the book still, because it's going to be an affordable price. I am not going to ramp up the price to something silly. The whole point of writing this book is to get it into more hands and to get this work to more beautiful women. That's all I think. Have a beautiful day, and I'll see you soon.